Good morning, good morning, good morning, loved ones, friends, family, strangers, and everybody. And even if you're a stranger, your first time watching this YouTube video, I love you, and I'm glad you could pop up. Today is July 26, 2022, getting ready for NFL season to start, so that should be pretty interesting. MLB's been pretty unique lately as far as sports goes. But other than that, man, drop in the comments. But how are you guys doing? Where are you guys from? What's your problems, man? What's going on? Talk to me. Let me hear something. So today, man, I'm actually off from work today and tomorrow. So I got a little double header is what we call it. Or I get 2 rest days. I'm on my way to the gym right now to train back in biceps. Yesterday I did chest and triceps, so that was kind of nice. Had a really great workout, no complaints. Pretty much just stuck around like 185 pounds on the bench and was just repping it out. So I don't want to say failure where you guys think that it's like failure where it's like you can't move your arms up and down, but when you could get like the last rep and you're just pushing, you got it up, just rack it, because the thing about working out, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be this tedious workout, or just thing in general that you do in your life. And that's the same thing, like people that want to lose weight and they're like, we're not going to have any more sugar, we're not going to eat food, where you're going about it the wrong way, because technically if you do that, you're just going to have a relapse, because one day you're like, okay, I want all this sugar and all this, and you're just going to overload it, and that's not good either. I guess today's video, we could talk about guilt. I know a lot of people out there, and when I say guilt, I mean like a lot of things. Like, so for me, I think I define guilt as not so much bad or good, but guilt could be something like this, and I'll give you an example. So with me, I like to say non-egotistically that I am a really good person. So guilt to me is, say I'm driving through the hood and I see some like homeless cats and I can't give them any money. I'm guilty. You know what I mean? That makes me guilty, like, dang, I don't have any money to give to them. Or I missed a workout because I had a cold or a flu or something like that. So that's also guilt, but I think some people would think guilt in a bad way is like, oh, I did a crime and I'm guilty for that, or I did drugs or something just bad where it's like, so I think there's also a good thing. Shame too, because guilt and shame are kind of like hand in hand. So I tell people, best advice that I heard was like, focus on your own work. And the same thing they say, God forbid, if you're ever in this situation, there's a problem with the airplanes and stuff like that, and they're going down, they'll tell you to put your mask on first before you help your loved one, because a lot of us are like, well, we want to just help our loved ones, forget us. Well, here's the thing, if you can't help yourself and you're about to pass out, I mean, you're not really going to help yourself or them. So that's the problem with that situation. Decently, a lot of people out here in the gym, not going to lie. Hopefully it's not packed. Usually it's not when I do back and biceps. The only thing is packed is chest day, of course. Leg day is like a ghost town. Back day is like a ghost town. Shoulders, I mean, decent amount of people train shoulders, I guess. More upper body than lower, or the stuff you can see. You can see that, you could see this, you could see this, but you can't see the back or legs. Go figure. But I don't know, man. It's just one of those things that, especially to go back on topic, when you talk about helping yourself, I know a lot of people out there, they want to change the world and stuff like that, but I mean, if you can't help your situation or yourself, not only are you not doing anything for yourself, but you're not really going to make the world a better place. So it's like, I guess in a nutshell of a thing, you have to be selfish a little bit to be selfless. And it's weird because people are like, yeah, but, and it's like, that's the only way to look at it. I mean, because you know what I mean? Like, financially, if you can't help yourself, like, how are you going to give back to the community or something you believe in? Say, if you can't even make rent, or if you can't put food on the table, like, how are you going to put food on someone else's table? So for me, it's kind of like, just for a little bit. If it's 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever your goals are in life, I like to look at myself as a very modest person. Don't like flashy stuff. To me, it actually makes me uncomfortable and it's overwhelming. You know, like little nice sneakers here and there, maybe some nice t-shirts, whatever, but not really a suit and tie, man. I don't really like a bunch of jewelry. I rock my necklace and stuff like that. I'm a believer in Christ and stuff. That's just what it is and stuff like that. But I mean, sometimes I'll wear earrings, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't do stuff for me. Same thing with cars. Nice little modest car over here. You know, it's nothing crazy. I don't find big homes or properties like attractive to me. I mean, if you're gonna do it for like an investment, or you know, you bought it to reinvest or resell or whatever you're doing, like, I guess that makes sense, or would for me. But like I said, I mean, I don't have any kids. I'm not in a relationship at the moment. I'm single, so it just wouldn't make sense that even you know, in the future when I do get kids or whatever, I mean, I plan on having like 6, 8 kids, 10 kids. So I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's like, you know. But yeah, a lot of people, they'll get guilty and shameful, or say if you're on the road to recovery, whatever that is, and it don't have to be like you're on you were a junkie, or you know, you were addicted to some or anything like that. Let's just say you're on a diet, and you know, for a month straight you did good, but the 31st or 32nd day you decided to have a piece of cake, and you're like, oh man, I was doing so well, or I messed it up, or you were doing like a no fap thing and then you fapped. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just how my mindset works is like, don't beat yourself up over one day. That won't define you. Same thing if you suffer from a mental illness or anything else. You could have 10 months amazing, and then you could have 2 months that it's like horrible. You're like, what am I doing wrong? I'm eating right, I'm meditating, I'm journaling, I'm praying, I'm being faithful, I'm exercising, I'm sleeping right, I'm staying away from toxic things, I'm trying to stay in the moment, all of this, and it just hits you. You're not doing anything wrong. Just look at it like this. It's halftime. For those athletes out there, it's halftime, and it's not about the first halftime, it's the second halftime. It's the end of the game. So I don't care what y'all going through now. Today is the day where you stand up and you say, hey, we're going to do things right. We're going to get it right. We're going to get our mind right. And that's just what it is, man. And I like to tell you guys some things and secrets and tips and all this good stuff, because there's a lot of negative people out there, and a lot of negative situations. And people don't really want you to succeed. I want you guys to succeed, because I feel like it'd be very vanity of me if I succeed, if you don't. I like bringing people with me. I like seeing people uplift themselves and go to the top, because that's what this world is all about. Man, we're all a bunch of little blimps in time, and we're on here for one reason, and that is to make a difference, leave a difference, do something different. Don't be the same, man. There's too many clones out there. It reminds me of Star Wars, all those little stormtroopers looking the same, stuff like that. Y'all got this, man. Like, I really love being the person that you guys can go to, especially these day and age, man. Mental health care can be very expensive when you talk about supplementation, medication, therapy, and stuff like that. If you guys do find these videos helpful, like, subscribe, comment, show this to someone you love, or someone who's going through something rough, or if you're going through something rough, then you better like it, where you at. Anyway, man, you have a blessed one. You know what time it is, July 26, 2022. And remember, I love y'all.